Welcome, Kelvin Dale here, revealing how the Irish had an impact on helping shape the United States. We go now to a Philadelphia tavern where Irish immigrants signed on as America's first Marines, a story that carries a surprising twist all the way to a nickname the Marine Corps earned in Ireland itself. Let's get into it. On November 10, 1775, the Second Continental Congress authorized 2 battalions of Marines to serve with the new Continental Navy. Captain Samuel Nicholas took charge of raising the first companies, recruiting out of Philadelphia's taverns, with Tun Tavern remembered as the Corps' birthplace. The tavern was run by Robert Mullen, an Irish-American patriot who became one of the Corps' first recruiters, signing men into service right over his own bar. Most of those first recruits weren't born in America at all. Only 8 of the men signed up were native-born, the majority coming from Great Britain and Ireland, with a few Germans mixed in. Philadelphia in 1775 was full of recent Irish immigrants looking for steady work, and the Marines offered pay, prize money, and a foothold in a new country. That Irish presence reached beyond the Marines. Pennsylvania's regiments held so many Irish-descended soldiers that Washington's troops became known as the Line of Ireland. Over 20 generals of Irish descent served in the Continental Army, and at least 6 signers of the Declaration of Independence traced their roots to Ireland. Irish immigrant John Dunlap printed the first public copies of the Declaration itself. By 1779, Irish soldiers were fighting at sea too. Marines aboard John Paul Jones's Bonhomme Richard included men from France's legendary Irish Brigade, who served as sharpshooters in the rigging during the famous battle against the HMS Serapis. When the War of 1812 came, Irish-born sailors and Marines were again in the fight. Muster rolls from the USS Constitution, Old Ironsides, list 27 crew members born in Ireland, 17 of them Marines. Private Francis Mullen was wounded in the ankle firing from the ship's mizzentop against HMS Guerriere in August of 1812. And Private William Holmes, a blacksmith turned Marine, suffered a disabling hand wound fighting HMS Cyane and HMS Levant in February of 1815. The Marine Corps tradition continued with Sergeant Major Daniel Daly, born to an Irish-American family on Long Island, earned the Medal of Honor twice. Similar to another Irish-American Marine named Major General Smedley Butler, who was also a double Medal of Honor recipient and became the most decorated Marine in history. Decades later, in 1942, an American Marine battalion stationed in Derry, Northern Ireland, earned the nickname the Irish Marines. Where did this trail of discovery take us? It runs from a Philadelphia tavern where immigrants signed on to fight for a country not yet theirs, to the shores of Ireland itself, where a battalion later wore that same heritage as a badge of honor. The deeper you look, one begins to understand how the Corps was shaped. It was shaped with the help of Irish hands and Irish courage. Thanks so much for watching. If you are Irish, your roots are from Ireland, or would like to be among the honorary Irish, you're at the right place. Please take a moment to like, subscribe, click on the notification bell, or even leave me a comment. Until next time, be sure and keep that Irish twinkle in your eye.